there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampingup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's card features a new stamp set, stamp set in our Stampin' Up collection. It's Framed and Festive, this one right here, and it is available for a short time only. So it's available from the beginning of November, just while stocks last. You won't find it in the catalogue, but it is on my Stampin' Up website, and I've put a link to the product in the description bar below. We're going to use this cute little sentiment here. I've got a few other videos coming out using this set as well, but I love the fonts for this one, and like I said, it is while stocks last, so once it's sold out, it's gone. So we're going to make this cute card here using the Noel, I should say. And we're going to do a little bit of embossing with embossing paste on some grey granite cardstock and a little bit of watercolouring. So let's get started. I'm going to bring in a piece of grey granite, which has been cut just slightly less than the front of my card. I've used the die from the Country Wreath dies, the smaller one. I've already gone ahead and cut out a piece of this is one of the new in colours, and it is the, oh, what colour is that? What colour is it? It is the Parakeet Party. I had the P on the tip of my tongue. And I've done two layers, and the slightly lighter layer is actually the watercoloured one. So I'm just going to bring in a piece of watercolour paper, a small piece of our fluid paper, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of Parakeet Party ink from the lid to get a little bit in the lid there. And with my spritzer, water spritzer, I'm just going to spritz a little bit of water on here onto the fluid paper, not too much because we don't want it to take all day to dry. And then with my water painter, I'm just going to pick up some of that ink and just do a very quick watercolor wash on here. Just squeezing a little bit of water out of there. So this is going to be a little bit lighter, obviously. I'm just going to do some droplets of water on there just to lighten it up even more. And that is the background for our top layer of the wreath. So pop that away, and I'm going to set that aside to dry. We may have to bring in our heat embossing tool for that one to finish it off. Now, to do the paste embossing, you need to bring in your embossing paste. So we have a matte and a shimmer. This is the matte white, and I keep a piece of cling film on mine just so that it doesn't dry out. So I'm bringing in one of the decorative masks. Now, we have fabulous decorative masks in our Stampin' Up collection. Unfortunately, I have got all the new ones and I don't know where I've put them, so I'm actually using an older one. Process is obviously the same. What if you've got different already got some decorative masks, then go for it, but I've put a link to the current decorative masks in the description bar below. So I'm not going to put any tape down here to hold it on because I feel like it'll stay in place. Just going to take a little bit of that onto my palette knife and just doing it, I'm just not doing the whole page, just angling it off slightly. So I've got, just got a little bit, you know, offset. And these are the, like I said, this is an older tired one, but this is work just the same for any that you've got. So just don't put too much on, and then just scrape it through. So what I do, I'll just give it a quick little look up here. Oops, that one looks like it needs a bit more. And yep, that's good. So I haven't covered the whole thing. I've probably got more on this one than I did on the original, but that's actually okay. Cover this up quickly, because I just don't want it to dry out. And what I would normally do is about now I'd go and put my mask embossing mask into a container of warm water, just so that it doesn't go all hard and yucky. So I'll do that in just a moment. So we're going to let that set to dry for just a couple of minutes. It won't take long. And see how our watercolouring's going. Still a bit wet, so I'm going to bring in my heat embossing tool now and just quickly dry that off. Look, yep, that's fine. And the mini, oh, actually before we die cut that, we can do both our die cutting at the same time. I'll stamp the Noel in Sweet Sorbet. So I'm using two of the new in colours, Sweet Sorbet and this beautiful, beautiful Parakeet Party. And when I find the stamp, there it is. Do like these colours together. Go. And I'm using one of the dies, which I seem to be constantly using these dies. These are the Stylish Shapes dies. They are so good to have in your collection if you don't already have them. They are worth every cent. So I'm going to run that one through here. And because I don't want it to move around, just going to put a little bit of washi tape in the edges. Run that through. And then we're going to run the die through, and then this one through on the watercolour paper. Still a little bit, oh, it's dry. And we're going to get all different, what I love about this is that we're going to get different colours, which is great. Oh, sorry about this. Now I ran that through twice because it'll actually pop out a bit quicker. Because we've got it done it a little bit differently. See, we've got little bits of the little speckles that haven't been coloured in with the ink, which I really like the difference, the contrast. I did this one even lighter than the one I did before. Now, just poking those out with my Take Your Pick tool. Normally they come out a bit more easily, but not today, hey? Right, have a quick up here, otherwise I'm going to have stuff all over the place. Alright, now to put the card together. The lighter one on the top, just a little bit of Tombow. Staring at me. Don't need too much. And I'm just going to offset it. So give it a couple of minutes. I haven't put enough Tombow on there, obviously. Let's try that again. Okay. Dimensionals on the back. A couple of dimensionals on the back of the sentiment. Oops. Off. And a little bit more Tombow on here. And then going slightly over, a little bit more towards the left. This is the Sweet Sorbet metallic ribbon. Let's make a nice bow with that. Glue dot to secure that in place. Just going to spin it up ever so slightly. Just angle that in. Yeah. And then our sentiment through the middle. I had that a little bit too far over. I'm using the matte classic dots. I'm using the obviously I think this is the grey granite colour. Either way it works fine. And just a couple of them on here just for a little bit of effect. There we go. Nearly finished. It's our card base. And dimensionals on the back of here. You have a really cute sort of non-traditional, definitely non-traditional colour card, using some embossing and some watercolouring, which is, they're both easy techniques to do, and they look really, looks like you've spent hours on a card when in fact you didn't really. And that's all there is to it. I have put a link to all the products that I've used in the description bar below. If you have, let's trim that off first, any questions at all, please, she says as she's almost finished, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmary@gmail.com. Thanks for so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.